Hey Lions, it's so good to see you today. I'm glad you're back for another lesson. Today I want to talk with you about being worried. There's this story and it's called Wilma Jean the Worry Machine, and the author is Julia Cook. And it's a really good story. It's about a girl who has lots of different worries. And I would read the story to you, but I don't happen to have it at my house right now. But don't worry, when you're done watching this video, if you want, you can have your parents help you find it. There's several people who have read it online, and you can find it on YouTube. So have your parents help you with that if you're interested in hearing the whole entire story read aloud. In the meantime, I'll summarize it for you. So in this story, Wilma Jean has lots of worries about school. She's always thinking about the worst thing that could possibly happen, such as, what if I don't do well in a test? What if I'm the last one picked for a game in PE? What if I don't like what they're serving in the cafeteria for lunch that day? What if, what if, what if? And she's always worried about things that could possibly happen. And so she talks with someone she really trusts in the story. For Wilma Jean, it happens to be her mom. And so then her mom calls the school and she speaks with Wilma Jean's principal. She speaks with Wilma Jean's teachers. She talks with her doctor, and they decide to come up with a plan to help Wilma Jean. One of the things they do is they start writing down, what are all the things that Wilma Jean is worried about? And then when they were done doing that, they sorted those things by things that Wilma Jean and her principal and her teachers and her trusted adult, like her mom, can or cannot help with, or can or cannot control. And then after they did that, then they made a plan. So what are some things that Wilma Jean and other people important in her life can do to help address all of those what ifs, the things that Wilma Jean was worried about? And you know what? It helped Wilma Jean feel a whole lot better about all of those worries that she had. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk with you about Wilma Jean and her worries is because I've been thinking about you and wondering if you might have any worries right now. Things right now are really different for us all with this coronavirus. We can't be in our school buildings right now. We have to make sure we're not in groups larger than 10 people. And there's lots of things that have changed in every single one of our lives. And so I've been wondering if you're worried right now. And if you are, I want to encourage you to be just like Wilma Jean in this story. And there's some things that you can do. One, tell someone you really trust. And someone who's really important in your life about your worries. It might be an aunt, it might be an uncle, a mom, or a dad, or a grandparent. If you go to church, maybe it's a pastor or someone like that that could be really important in your life. I know some of you play sports, so it could be a coach. But I encourage you to tell someone important in your life about your worries. And just like Wilma Jean in her story, she had that person then call the school. So you can ask that someone to let us know. You can let me know, your principal. I want to hear about your worries and see what I can do to help you. You can ask them to contact your teacher or Mrs. Cox, our school counselor, or our assistant principal. We are all here, and we want to be able to help you with anything you might be worried about right now as well. And then, just like Wilma Jean, you can think about and sort those worries into things that you can or cannot control. Because a lot of times there are things that we can do, and then make a plan. So for example, if you are worried right now about the coronavirus, there are things that you can do. You can make sure you wash your hands several times throughout the day. And make sure you wash your hands really thoroughly. They talk about singing happy birthday 2 times is how long you should be washing your hands. You can make sure you're not touching your face, especially your eyes or nose or mouth. If you need to cough, do it in a tissue and then throw it away. Or if you don't have one, just like we practice always at school, you would cough into your elbow. So there's lots of things that you can do, even about things that might be a big worry for you. And when you make a plan and then you start doing those things, it can help you feel a lot better about your worries, just like Wilma Jean. So I hope you guys today know that there are things that you can do to make you feel better. And we are all here at school ready to help you. And you can have your family reach out to any one of us, and we would be happy to talk with you about any worries that you have, just like Wilma Jean. All right, Lions, I hope you have a great day, and I can't wait to see you for the next lesson. Bye.